love a bitch who kinda crazy. Fuck me like she love me, but she fight me like she hate me. In the end, that shit don't faze me. I fuck her like I hate her, but she know that she my baby.
Well, first we'll talk about your name. So where did that name come from?
I just, like, believe it or not, there's a shitload of Mexican people in Nebraska. There really is.
Like Mexicans?
Yeah, no, like first generation Mexicans and shit. Like,
wow.
a lot of illegals and shit come up to Nebraska because, the town I'm from, there was this big-ass meatpacking plant there, and, they got in trouble, actually, a while back for, they would go down to Mexico and, like, recruit people and get them up here illegally and then pay them, like, less than minimum. It was a whole fucked up situation, but like basically there's a shitload of Mexican people up there. Like nobody ever expects it, but there is.
Wow. So that's where Gringo came from.
Yeah, and I just, you know, growing up, all my friends were Mexican and shit, and I kind of coined the phrase myself just because I had a lot of Mexican friends, and then a lot of their parents would actually like. Man, my friend Simri growing up, his mom would always get so pissed if she heard him call me Gringo, and he'd be like, no, that's his name, but like, she's like, don't disrespect your friends like that. I don't know what she said. It was in Spanish, but yeah, she's a good woman, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about overdoses. Oh my gosh. How do you feel?
Man, people just need to stop doing drugs that you can die from, man. That's how I feel. You know what I mean?
Do the ones that come from the plants. They come from the earth.
Yeah, like just I don't know, you know, like just smoke weed. Really, that's all. That's like the only one that I feel like is like harmless. You know what I. Don't get me wrong. Like I've done other drugs and I don't mind doing other drugs once in a while, but like weed's really the only one that I feel like is completely harmless. You know.
Right. Oh my gosh. Is there an artist that has overdosed that you were just like it hit home for you?
I mean, Mac Miller sucked pretty bad, you know, all of them really, but, definitely Mac Miller. He was, like, there was a point in time where he was, like, when I first found Mac Miller, I was, like, obsessed with Mac Miller, you know what I mean? So yeah, like, a lot of his older music, like, from, like, Kids and shit like that, like, really, I really resonated with, so that sucked when he died, and it was just unexpected, but yeah, man, it sucks when anybody dies, you know, let alone somebody that's contributed so much to society, you know what I mean?
Have you ever come to a place like that in your life where maybe drugs was something?
No, like, I mean, like, there was a time, like a year and a half ago or some shit, I was doing a lot of Adderall, man, because I just liked it because it made me work. You know what I mean? Like I pop an Adderall and sit there for like 8 hours straight working on music, not even get tired. But it's like after a while, I started realizing like just because you're working a lot, like the quality of work isn't necessarily all the way there. You know what I mean? It's just like to me, like the healthier you are, the better. If you work with your mind, and the healthier you keep your body, the healthier your mind will be, and the better work you'll do.
Right. So since we're on the drug subject, so you said you came from a house of basically a drug addict?
Kind of.
I don't want to say that because I don't wanna...
you're good. No, it's but yeah, my mom smoked meth when I was young, like on and off, and my dad was a huge drinker. But like I said, I guess to me, looking back, it wasn't that bad. Because like I said, there's no, like, super traumatic events that stick out in my mind. You know what I mean? It's all just small shit. But, like, and I never realized until I was an adult. And, like, people told me, like, oh, no, damn, that's not how kids normally grow up. You know what I mean? But, like, to me, it didn't seem that horrible. You know what I mean? But, like, yeah, I don't know. My mom, she's been clean for a long time. Actually, her last job was, she was a drug and alcohol abuse prevention coordinator for the local area where I'm from, and now she just started a new job, but yeah, so I don't know, it's the whole thing, the drug thing is just like, and I'm kind of like, I don't like resent drugs or anything, like I feel like just some people just handle it much better than others, and some people let it completely ruin their lives, and like, you know what I mean, I don't know, I don't get it really, but like, I don't know.
Let's talk about relationships.
Alright.
I know it's something that's not on the list. What is your personal life like as far as love life? Do you have one or?
Yeah, I got a girl. My girlfriend's name is Shelby. I've been with her for...
What's with this Kelby Shelby?
Oh, no, I don't know. Don't let him give her a bad rap, though.
Right. No.
But, no, yeah, she's great. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, I don't really like to put my personal shit out there too much, but everybody who knows me knows Shelby. Like, she's constantly at the studio and shit like that. Like, but yeah, she's great.
Does she know what she walked into?
I don't know. Like, sometimes, but really the only thing that just bugs her is just, like, I'm always working. Like, I'm in here until, like, it's shit. Like, it just depends. Like, but there'll be, like, stretches of time where, like, I'll go home, I shower, I Uber back here, you know what I mean? And I'm in here for 14 hours, you know what I mean? And then repeat it. So, like, I understand, or, like, we'll make plans for something, and then, you know, a big artist will hit me up, and they want to stop in the studio and record, and it's like, well, fuck, I got to do this, you know what I mean? Right. So it's, like, little shit like that I think bugs her, and just, like, girls hitting me up and shit like that bugs her, but, she handles it decent.
That's good. So she's a strong one.
Yeah, she's strong for sure. For sure, yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, upcoming shows.
Nothing, dude. Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Why? Man. Is it just because of music? You know, like nothing's coming.
It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like it's just like I was saying, if you're doing the right things when you're working, if you're doing the things that make sense, it's not stressful. But like if you try to force something, it's stressful. Like if I were to try to book a show right now, like okay, now I gotta go promote the shit out of it, hope that it, like, I'd rather just keep putting out music, and then like I said, when I know I can sell 600 tickets, no problem, bam, let's book Warehouse Live, let's sell that whole out, let's make it special. But like I'm tired of just like I don't know, just like trying to force little shows and shit like that, or even opening acts. Like if somebody hits me up, if a friend of mine is booking a show and needs me to show up and do a set, like I'm down to do it, you know. But as far as like headlining shows and stuff like that go, I'd rather just wait until I can do it bigger than I can now.
Wow, I think that's smart.
Yeah, because like shows are an experience, and it gets cheapened so easily because an artist is like, well, it's like their ego, like they're like, I want to be a headliner, so they book their own headlining show, and then they bust their ass and get 150 of their friends and fans to show up, and then they don't put anything else into the show, and then they wonder why these fans don't want to come back, and then they wonder why these fans are supporting, why'd you go to the Baby show? Well, because the Baby put on a fucking $40,000 production. Like, the Baby show was lit, you know? Your show was just you and your homies on stage for 30 minutes jumping around. Like, there's a difference, you know what I mean? So, right. I want to do it on that level if I'm going to do it, you know?
Is there an artist that you respect in Houston more than anyone that is, like, you know, an international sensation or... You know, even just underground. Is there one person that you respect?
Man.
Besides yourself? I mean, I know, obviously, as a creator, you have respect for yourself, and I know that you work hard. Yeah. But there's definitely got to be one person. At least one person.
Really, it's everybody. Like I respect the way that all these big Houston artists, I don't know, like I respect them all for different reasons. You know what I mean? Like Baby Bash is one of the only ones that I've like actually met and had like a personal conversation with and stuff like that. And I really respect that he's a cool, humble, down to earth dude. You know, he's super chill. And then you got somebody like Paul, and I respect his business mindset, you know what I mean? The way he's doing the grills, he's rapping, he's doing this. He's just a generally good dude. Fucking one of my favorite artists, period, is Propane. He's like a dope rapper. His music is incredible. So it's just, I respect everybody for different reasons, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of a lot of Houston artists for completely different reasons.
Do you think there's a reason why Houston hasn't had the most success with music? As far as, like, with New York and California and Chicago, do you think there's a reason why Houston hasn't really blown up? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, if you're making music out in L.A., yeah, and you're putting in the work and people respect you, things grow. Yeah.
Houston is underrepresented. I mean, I don't know if it's any one thing. I think that it's just, the internet has taken over, and the internet's a very random place. You know what I mean? Like you don't know if the next big rapper is gonna be from the same hood in LA that all these other rappers came from, or if he's gonna be some weird kid from Indiana. You know, like right. you just don't know. So it's like, I definitely think that one thing that think that a lot of the Houston rappers hold on to stuff that was popping a long time ago that's not really popping in the rest of the country anymore. And I feel like that might, but I see why. It's the culture, you know? And I also think that even though right now that shit's not popping, if Houston stays on that same shit, it'll come back around, and there'll come a time where slabs are popping, and this is, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like, I just think shit comes in cycles, you know? Like, but yeah, I don't think there's any one reason, and I think that I feel a lot more shit from Houston coming in these next couple years between like Meg Thee Stallion and, you know what I mean? Just like a lot of people in Houston are doing pretty big shit right now, and it's maybe not mainstream yet, but it's bubbling up.
It is. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Fuck. I don't know.
Not here.
Probably like, I don't know, like trying to sell weed or something. I don't know. Like,
Really?
Nah, I mean, I really have no idea. Like, I've been into music for as long as I can remember, so it's just like,
It's home for you.
yeah, like before music, I just like, I don't know, I played video games and like, literally like before music, I was pretty much, I don't really know, I guess. I was almost at the age where I was still like playing with toys and watching cartoons, and then transitioned directly from that into music. So it's like I didn't really ever even have a chance. I mean, I'm interested in history, I'm interested in law, I study a lot of just like random shit. I study psychology a lot, like read on that, but like nothing that I would necessarily say like that'd be my career, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't really know.
So you're really self-taught in every way, shape, or form.
Yeah, just like Google. Like, Google's crazy, dude.
Right.
Reddit, yeah.
Do you think that's what makes you different from everyone in the industries, that you are self-taught in a lot of ways? Because you are.
I think, yeah. But no, I mean, I guess that would make you different because no matter what you're learning it a different way than these other people did. But no, I just think that I'm from Nebraska. There's not a whole lot of people doing what I do that are from there. There are some though, and they're starting to get recognition too. Shout out ISO, shout out Screwface, but
I've heard that name myself.
yeah, he just signed to Tech 9 not too long ago.
wow.
I actually had a chance when I was in Omaha this last time. This lady, she's a huge fan of mine. Her name is Terry Bowlby. Shout out Terry. But she works at the post office with ISO's mom, and so he had a party when he got signed to Strange, like for family and friends, and I actually got to attend that, and it was fun. It was cool. I just think that I'm from a different place than most of the people in this industry, and like I said, growing up, I was exposed to a lot of things on a lot of different, just a lot of extreme situations, good and bad, and I think that's really what makes me unique. Is just like I can kind of see it like from these rich people's point of view, from these poor people's point of view, from everybody, you know, like I can see, like sometimes it drives me crazy because I can see everything from everybody's point of view. Like I'll see two people getting in an argument and it makes my head hurt because I see why they're both right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but I think that that's what kind of makes me unique as an artist and creator.
So are you signed?
No.
Okay. Do you want to be, or do you want to stay independent?
I'm signed to the streets, baby.
Oh,
For
okay.
real.
I like that answer.
But no, I'm really not. But just me and my boy Chris, we're just working. You know what? I'm not like we don't have a contract in place or nothing like that. I just fuck with him. That's like my brother. He fucks with me, and so any idea that I have to build, like he's usually down for it. Any idea that he has to build, I'm down for it. We're just trying to get some independent money and have fun. You know. I appreciate everybody and much love and new music coming all 2020. And Wave House Studios going up, and fuck with me. I appreciate y'all. Advice, don't come to me for your advice. There's way more qualified people out there. For real.
There is, but a lot of them are very hard to reach. And
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people get uninspired because of that.
I think the best advice I can have is like, don't listen to people's words or whatever. Just watch their actions. Like if you want to be like. If you want to be like Drake, don't listen to what Drake says. Watch what Drake does. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be like it applies to anything, I think. If you want to be Gordon Ramsay, watch what he does. Don't listen to what he says, you know? So, yeah, just pay attention to what people are doing and less to what they're saying, I guess. All right? Well, I appreciate you.
No, thank you. And there's nothing else you want to say at all?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
All right.
I mean, I'll probably think of something in 30 minutes or something, but that's how it goes.
We out, y'all.